All right. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Man, I sound horrible. Guess that is the cost of spending the entire afternoon outside. Warm day out today. Putting together a master grade 1-to-1 scale playset for my kids. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Say hello to everybody, and then hopefully get to finishing this darn thing. I think it's within grasp. I think most of the build is down to like page and a half, maybe. Something like that. So hopefully we actually get there. At any rate, what's up, Kyle Dixon, Ray Guns 81, Mr. Trashcan Bob, Searchlight Nick coming with that sneak peek. Some people may have noticed I forgot to put it in starting soon mode before starting the stream today. I am mentally absolutely fried, so it'll be interesting to see how long I stay awake. I grabbed some of my kids' Easter candy to hopefully help fuel me through this, but I feel like I need someone to sit here and poke me every 30 seconds until I'm done. What's up, Artie? What's up, Mecha Maniacs? Let's see if Nick can really do it this week and finish this kit. What's the over-under? I think I'm getting close. What's up, Boss HB Studios? Kevin. All right, Nick's going to finish his build by tonight. I hope so. What's up, Buster? Rizik Breaker. Leath1. Happy Saturday, everyone. Who else is loving their coins? Hopefully a lot of you have gotten your coins. He's talking about the new 2021 Discord challenge coin for those of you who are a member over there. I have a few left. I've got an interesting story related to the coin, an unfortunate event that I could use some of all of your help with, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Alrighty, my coin comes Monday. I'm so stoked. Can't wait to see what number I got. Your number should be in the invoice you got emailed, actually. I've been putting them in all the invoices, so I think you should have your number already if you're really curious and can't wait. What's up, G Ming? Christopher Lively. How are you all? Hopefully you're doing well. Lawrence Tong. What's up, all? Hope you're all having a good night. I already waited all till way late to buy one. Thankfully I got in before they're all gone. I think I've got a few left. I'm not sure exactly how many off the top of my head, but it's getting down to the wire now. What's up, Sean Donovan? James Clark, Christopher Lively, favorite model. I don't know if you're asking everybody or me. I'm not sure which one my favorite is. I'll have to think about that one. What's up, James Clark, Gumple Viking, Gam. Alright, there's Nick officially. What's up, Jacob Baker, Mark D, Scott, Eduardo, Adam. Imagine a Switch game with Gundam amiibos. What a world. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's up, Shammy, Humberto, Jacob Baker, Seth Futraw. Mine got stuck in Atlanta, that sucks. Buster, love the coin, got mine, my son's in yesterday, nice. Philip Lentic, what's up? Alright, oh wow, it's in the invoice, I just checked, I'm happy with that number. That's good to hear, Artie. Am I caught up? I guess I'm caught up. That's pretty awesome. So how's everybody doing this evening? Hope you are all having a great day. Like I said, my day was long. Really serious workout this morning. And then came home. My parents came up to help watch the kids and help us with a play set they bought for my kids. It's kind of the family Christmas present this year. And that continues to be, because we didn't finish it, a lot of work. I think we did pretty good with the time we had, but it's amazing how many parts are in something like that. So W, I don't need. Looking for Z, A, R, and K. R8. So the last piece off that runner. What's up, What's up, George? CP. Adam, sometimes you don't pick the number. Sometimes the number chooses you. Then some horror stuff takes place, but let's not overthink this. What's up, MGL hobby stuff? Seth, what's going on? George, the coin is official. Don't miss it. It is a good coin. Ray guns, if you are a member of the Discord, they're available for sale there. That's the only way to get one. They're for Discord members. It literally says Discord right on the Discord community member, right on the coin. So if you've made a purchase with us and you don't remember getting the email, normally you get an email after you make your first purchase with Mecha Warehouse. You get an invite link to the Discord. If you didn't for some reason, let me know and I can hook you up after the stream. I've got, I think, maybe a dozen left. I think I have a bunch of emails I've neglected so far today. Or a bunch of DMs rather on the Discord. So there are probably a few less than I think. Could be a Witcher. Can't stay at night, but just wanted to say this week's update episode had me laughing at the start and made my week. Thanks, Nigoku. Glad you liked it. I think I lucked out there. I think that all paid off. I'm really glad that situation happened, and kind of got me some ideas for some future content stuff. Apparently, I need to do like sketch comedy every time I do a weekly update. MJL hobby stuff. Check the couch. G-Mang woke up with a headache, but I'm doing better after a nap. Working on the MG Turn X now. Sorry you had a headache, but I'm glad to hear it's a better G-Mang. There are many coins like it, but this one is mine. Exactly, Adam. Excited to see you complete the GP01, Nick. You got this. Thanks. It's my number one. Your number one dime. That's a coin to Witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Umberto, Nick. I do wonder one thing. Did the person that challenged you to do the mask video actually follow through with putting a purchase through? I don't know. I haven't looked to see today if he has. I guess I have his name from Facebook. I haven't seen him comment yet either, but I don't know. Who knows how long it'll be before he sees it. I honestly don't care if he does. I think it'd be great if he does, obviously, but I thought it was just kind of funny to play along. What's up, Cody? How's it going? I just presumed you pulled your spider O's over your head. Maybe that's why they were so tight. That mask did not really fit all that well. Anyway, I said something earlier I wanted to mention about the coins. So I got a DM, unfortunately, today from a Discord member that had their coins apparently stolen. Their envelope was empty and torn open when it arrived. The invoice was still inside of it, but his 4 coins were missing. So I'll probably post about it on the Discord and put out like an APB, but if anyone notices 2021 Discord challenge coins up for sale on like eBay or something, I'd appreciate if you let me know so I can check the coin numbers to see if they were the ones that were stolen. It's been reported to the post office's inspection service or whatever, but hopefully we find those coins, because that's not cool at all. Someone probably thought they were like silver or something like that, or $50 or whatever. Cody, good. Just paying the full Mechanics Fusion rebate. Cool. What's the giveaway tonight? Artie, we've got 3 kits up. 2 kits that Mecha Warehouse has put up, which is an SDBB Banshee and SDCS Shin Getter. And I'm putting a bunch of SD kits because we got a huge SD restock in. If you haven't taken a look yet, definitely pop over to mechawarehouse.com. And as usual, that live 10 code is active tonight for 10% off. So if Nathan, or what's his name, happens to be watching and wants to make the most of his $200 order, he can use that code just like the rest of you can. And then we also have an SDBB Zeta put up by G-Ming. Thanks, G-Ming. So, a bunch of SD kits tonight. G-Ming the Bit did make for a funny thumbnail. It was a great thumbnail. I think that helped. I think that was their most popular video in terms of views and stuff in at least recent memory. It definitely was outperforming anything in the last like 10 videos by a pretty good clip. The Black Zero, wow, that's whack. Yeah, it's pretty lame. Yeah, can't wait to count out your coin. Christopher Lively may ask, are you just gonna build the initial look or maybe do a little customization with some paint too? This one I plan on eventually, and by eventually I mean like a while from now, because I've got a lot of other stuff to work on and really need a break from it, but I plan on decaling and doing some detail work, but nothing crazy. I don't want to paint it, or correction, I would love to paint it. I don't think I'll have the time to paint it and do it the justice it deserves without putting everything else I'm doing on hold for forever. So if I get enough time before I get around to doing the decals, maybe I'll change my mind, but it's gonna go sit in my work in progress backlog behind some of the other stuff I've been neglecting for the last 3-4 months. Adam Shields SDCS kits are great, especially if you can pick up an SDCS frame. They definitely are. My SDCS Ground Gundam's one of my favorite builds. But the frames do appear to be pretty hard to get these days. Already, ooh, giveaway sound good tonight. May Lady Luck be on my side. Jimmy anytime. Let's see. What's up, Rhea Cath? James Clark, someone stole some coins. Someone presumably in the post office based on the circumstances around it, but the envelope showed up torn open and the coins were missing. I don't want to get too specific because I'm not sure what affects the investigation and stuff like that, but hopefully we will find how they got stolen, and if anyone notices the challenge coins being sold anywhere, eBay or groups or whatever, if someone happens to put 2 and 2 together and try to figure out how to sell it to make money or something, it'd be nice to find them, because we'll know through the serial numbers that they were the ones that were stolen. Sean Donovan, SDCS are absolutely awesome, and yeah, definitely need the CS frame. The articulation and color separation details are awesome for a kit that scale and price. Another good review of those. Scott, Nick, have you heard about the announcement from Bandai? Which one, Scott? It sounds very vague. I probably have, but I hear lots of stuff from Bandai and my suppliers, so. David Smith, how do you go about donating a kit for the giveaway? Send me a DM on the Discord or an email or something, and I would be more than happy to walk you through how we do it. Very understandable, kind of in the same boat when it comes to projects, work, etc., but can't wait to see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Barbarous Lupus Rex is an awesome one. I have a little guy on my desk at work. Nice, Mike. What's up, Nike? What's up, James P90? Raptor, probably the price increase. I got a notice about the price increase from Bluefin. I'm still not sure I understand what they mean by it, though, because some kits have definitely gone up in price. They claim stuff hasn't gone up, so when they talk about hobby, I'm not... My wife and I were debating this the other day about whether that means stuff outside of kits specifically, or it is kits, but either way, it makes sense that prices would be going up. What's going on, Chad? D-Swig, what's everyone's preferred panel line method? Got a markers or to me a panel liner? I have both, but I'm debating on which to use. I've actually used some of the ink washes from the Mecha color line since I paint that, as well as markers on unpainted kits and stuff. I legit use a very small brush, triple O size, and regular black paint. Interesting. I do panel lining with a writing nib. Seemed weird the first time, but it's really soothing. That's interesting. Like a fountain pen or whatever. Is that what those are called? Those fancy pens you dip? Actually use the Tamiya panel liner. It would probably make it much easier. I use a mix of both actually. I find inset lines are good for Tamiya and bordering dots fill in better with the marker. Definitely the different types of tools matter. G-Ming, I think got a marker is the way to go for unpainted kits because Tamiya panel liners can make bare plastic brittle. So you'd barely have some top coat or paint before, so ideally have some top coat or paint before using them. Yeah, you definitely got to worry about the Tamiya panel liner directly on plastic. Definitely a concern. Adam, yeah, calligraphy style nib. Interesting. How does that work out? I've seen and heard of some websites or businesses out there advertising basically that as some sort of fancy panel lining tool, and everybody's just like, yeah, you can just go get a pen. I mix my paints for the airbrush today. I'll be priming in the A. Nice mic. What are you painting? What if I missed it? To me, a panel line acts as useful, but directly on plastic runs the risk of the plastic getting brittle and sometimes even getting a spider web style stress forming. That's basically what I've heard. What's up, Mecha B Flips? I am well, trying to hold it together. Busy day today. A little tired. Ready for a nap. Ready to go to bed. But we're going to finish this kit today. Whenever I paint or decal kits, use Tamiya liner. Markers work just fine on snap builds. Unless you get in a spot easier, but really it's about technique. You press slightly and then it releases the capillary action. You can get more control, but heavy hand it, you apply too much. Makes sense. Custom Easy SR, calling it Easy Marauder. Nice. The Easy SR kit looks like a pretty cool kit. It's like a Build Fighters, Build Divers, Easy 8 or something with a bunch of extra stuff on it, I think, if I remember correctly. Already, I really need an airbrush. Rattle can painting's just not cutting it for me anymore. Airbrush is so much better. Especially if you get a hood and all that stuff set up so you can paint inside and not have to like go outside to paint. It's so much better. Her gloss coat makes panel lining easier, so that'd be good for Tamiya panel liners. You definitely want a gloss coat before like a Tamiya panel line. I'm spray kitting as well. I definitely would love an airbrush setup. Just really do it. When you finish the kit, Nick, you need to play the Final Fantasy Victory fanfare tune. This has been a boss level build. It definitely has been. This has been crazy. Yeah, guys from the Build Fighters try. It was a team of 3 on the same base. I actually have lots of prices for other kit bases. I'm assuming you mean pieces for other kit bashes. Or Fig, I need to build a hood next. I have the airbrush set up just spraying outside. Yeah, hood is key. Maybe I can spray some stuff tomorrow. That would be awesome. Like some moving parts on this one here. Oh, did I miss a... I missed a nub. Now I'm dropping stuff. Man, I'm not doing good. Kits get brittle from panel liners because when people panel line, they either spill or they leave a pool of fluid. That way you always make sure to clean it up right away. That's a pretty good point. Actually just threw a couple of nice DCS pics on the Discord. Just finished building. First kits ever in the hobby. Super stoked. Nice, Sean. If I finish this early enough, I might actually build an SD kit tonight. A little palette cleanser or something. To figure out what I'm going to do next week if this is done. All right. Searchlight got to head out early. Family stuff to do. Good luck everyone with the draws and hope you finish the build tonight, Nick. Thanks, Searchlight. More than that, this glue just reduces risk of breaking plain plastic. It's basic chemistry. You want to be certain your top coat first. Can't change chemistry. Kind of eating heck once this vaccine stops kicking my buns. I can't wait to bust out my spray booth and do some painting. I want to paint tomorrow. I'll see if I can make it happen. Long time no see, Nick. How's things? What's up, Banham? Life is good. Today I found a cool Andy Warhol style Arc 78 shirt for my son at Old Navy. Nice, worth checking out if you want to deck your kids out with some sweet Gundam gear. I had Gundam shirts as a kid. I still have them somewhere. Mike Harrison, wait, there's a Discord. There is, for customers only. If you've made a purchase, you should get an email from Mecha Warehouse with a link. If you have made the purchase and did not get a link, feel free to send me a DM, email, whatever, and I will get you hooked up. Alright, K, I need K2 and 3. Already, I love SD kits. I want to build an army of the little bastards. They are pretty cool. You need to go to my email. Definitely do it, Mike. It is one of the best, if not the best, Gundam community online, in my opinion. I think a few people share that opinion. At least one or two. Maybe more. Farted once in the set of Blue Lagoon. You had to go there, Adam. Cody, I have a Death Sight t-shirt. Nice. I wonder if it's the same one that I had back in the day. My Death Sight shirt was very well worn. I had a Death Scythe, a Tall Geese, and then I think I had a shirt or two that had the entire wing lineup on it. I definitely have them like packed away somewhere. I want to I think I might like frame them or something, or do something with them at some point. But I haven't decided what to do. Already the Discord is so lit, everyone there rocks. It's beast. Any suggestions on how to restick stickers that started coming up? I think the way to restick them is to not do them in the first place. I am not a big fan of stickers on kits for those kind of reasons. They're just very toyish. That's unfortunately not really a good answer, but I don't do stickers on my kits other than sometimes the eyes or other foil stickers. Sometimes. If I can get away without them, I'll avoid them, but sometimes they're necessary. Minianji, this guy shares your opinion on the Discord community, Nick. Shammy, yeah, Discord is pretty great. Already have been watching Gundam Wing again, and dudes, I'm like halfway through and very much tuning out on the show. It's not good. It definitely doesn't hold up to our memories of it, for those of us who watched it. It's not quite what we remember, I think. And something just fell down behind me. Not sure what it is. Michael Foster, I have a Barbatos Lupus shirt. I had to have it made though. Interesting. It's cool. I think mine were official back in the day. Gonna mean the Discord is pretty legit. People are friendly and helpful, and the staff are kind. There's a lot of content outside of Gundam to discuss as well. 10 out of 10. Recommend joining. Brave little Spidey. Hello, Nick. Got my coin yesterday. It's really nice. Awesome. Glad you got it. And glad you like it. It's right at the right opinion. Join me. People will hate us, but we hold true opinion. Wahaha. It's beast. You could try top coating it, but water slides will work better. The water slides are way better than stickers. They can be scary, but they're honestly better and easier than stickers, I think. This is my first time I've learned my lesson. Yeah, I mean they're okay, but I think a lot of people don't realize going into it that they're just not gonna look as good. But you know, a lot of people get different things out of building Gunpla. So some people care about that kind of stuff and will be bothered by something not looking flawless, and some people just want something that looks kind of like the suit they remember from their childhood and don't care. So depending on where you're at in that spectrum, then you can get what you want out of it. If you need a lesson in applying water slides, ask Nick to teach you the mayonnaise technique. Oh man, I'm never gonna live that one down. It started peel right after as I was going to top coat, so I stuck it down and top coated it hoping it would seal. It didn't. Yeah, ouch. Shine laugh my ass off already. Two true rose-colored glasses. Wing is the definition of that saying, but Endless Waltz is still awesome. Don't worry, and you really can't beat the mech design. Gundam Wing and Bridge is definitely the way to watch it now. There's a lot of repeat animation in that show. In the Discord groups and Facebook, I've learned a lot since come back to it from the late 90s. To watch Wing recently, it didn't make it more than 5 episodes in. It feels more dated than the OG series somehow. I don't know if I feel that way, Michael. I got through the whole thing. Just don't bother watching. There are certain episodes that are basically clip shows of the rest of it, and where it's already so much like repeated animation. They're so annoying. Seth, I was intimidated by water slides to start with, but after the first few, I learned there's nothing to them, and now I use them on every build. Yeah, they're not that hard once you get used to it. The first few are scary. Tried water slides for the first time earlier in the week, and I really enjoyed it. Great, Eduardo. Philip, I'm on a few different computers, and each one has different Gundam wallpaper for the background. It's cool. Show me the mayonnaise technique. It all stems from my water tray that I use, which is a mayonnaise lid. It's full of Gundam Wing 1/100 character figures at the moment, but that's where it started. That mayonnaise is the best decal softener. I see, noted. I'm pretty sure there's a meme of a Mecha Warehouse mayonnaise jar around somewhere. I forget who made it. Probably somebody here. A Searchlight, maybe. Don't forget the beam sight to spread the may out and apply water slides. Yes. I should make a video on how to do that. That would probably perform well on the YouTubes. A mayonnaise water slide tutorial. Nice Spider-Man video too. Thanks, Spidey. Is that another done runner? Don't forget. Let's see. Did anyone see the new Optimus Prime toy that transforms itself? I saw something about it. I didn't watch the video or look at the article, but I remember seeing the headline. I have a net handy. It just walks away when you're done. Tricky little bastard. I need to start all the water slides I ordered from you, but I keep working on my dioramas first. That'd be a great April Fool's joke next year, the Mecha mayonnaise technique. Maybe that's the time to do it. Maybe I just got to do it any regular day. Someone who loves Transformers, sadly, I thought it was sort of lame. You look sad. I mean, just dumpy and malformed. That's sad. Any advice for anyone looking to get into video making? Number one, find somebody to make it for you. That's my advice. So speaking of which, if anybody lives near me and wants to do all my video editing and stuff for me, let me know, because I have an opening. But in all seriousness, my only real advice, because I don't know crap about it, I'm kind of making it up as I go along, and I'm not super experienced or super talented, is look at some stuff, try some stuff, and don't worry too much about quality, because quality in terms of video is subjective. Plenty of people watch my videos and they're very quickly edited. I do everything in one take 99% of the time. I don't script anything, and I just kind of wing it, and it does okay. So you can get away with quite a bit. If you do want to go further, that's more power to you. If you wanted to do stuff in a more professional way or whatever, but don't judge yourself before other people judge you, because most people don't really care that much about quality and stuff. So mayonnaise is an instrument of model detailing, yes. Should I build the Zeta Wave Runner or the Zeta Gundam? SDCS. Which one do you like more, Sean? $76 viewers, 22 likes. Gotta pump those numbers up, kids. 24 likes so far. Make sure you like this stream. You guys are right on top of each other. I wonder if you were thinking the same thing, or if you just happen to see each other's posts. I got to do this first giveaway drawing as well. So like I said earlier in the stream, we've got 3 prizes tonight lined up. We've got a... what do we got? We've got the SDBB Banshee. We have an SDCS Shin Getter and an SDBB Zeta. All 3 up for grabs tonight. We'll be doing a drawing here in like 10 seconds once I figure out what the number range is. I should throw you guys a curveball with another ridiculous range like we did at the end of the stream last week. got 80 viewers, not bad. Got 3 prizes. Let's start with a number between 1 and 250. So throw a number in the chat between 1 and 250. 1 number per person. Do not delete and try to change your number. If you see somebody else's, you will be disqualified. Keep your number. If more than one person picks the same number, we'll flip one of those awesome challenge coins and see who wins that way. It's usually a ton of fun. Man, I feel like I'm so dehydrated. All right, K6 and K15. Had a really tough workout this morning and then spent all day outside, and it's pretty warm today. Here in New Hampshire. I drank so much water today. 65 degrees hits differently when it's just barely spring. I mean, it does. It felt warm. And it wasn't really that hot in the grand scheme of things. Wasn't like it was 90s or anything, but it still felt pretty warm. Apparently perfect tick weather. We saw so many ticks today. I probably saw like 30 ticks, 40 ticks over the course of the 5-6 hours we were outside today working on it. You should feel the heat here in Florida. Yeah, I'm sure. I've been down there. My last vacation I went on, where we went and traveled, was Orlando around July 4th a couple years ago. That was oppressive. And the humidity, oh man. Did you do karate today too? Yeah, that's my workout. We started doing fighters training again. I don't know that I'm going to compete again. I'm not sure when that stuff will go back to normal. And last April was supposed to be my last hurrah, so I haven't really decided what I'm doing there. But I'm preparing again and training one of my fighters again to start preparing for that kind of stuff. And so we trained pretty hard this morning. And got good and dehydrated this morning before I went outside. Adam Shields' only ticks I saw were from the homeless guy at the bus stop talking to the angels. There you go. I would much have preferred those kind of ticks. Guillermo Villeda. Hey, haha, that's where I live. It looks like we got a few Orlando people to have a Orlando event or something when I could travel again. Are there any good IPMS events down that way? Or other model shows or anything? What's traveling outside the county? Never heard of it. All right, I'm gonna throw time in the chat. Let's draw these numbers. 1 and 250. So first up, number 73. This will be for the Banshee. Next is 57 for the SDCS Shin Getter. And 51 for the SDBB Zeta. So I'll let you guys check and see if we got any winners in the chat. If we do, I'll confirm. And we'll give stuff out. And if not, we will draw again in a little bit. I think all those numbers were close to each other. Yeah, they were pretty close. Don't see any winners. Well, that's a bummer, but we do have another hour and I don't know, 20 minutes or so of the stream left. So we got some more opportunities to give those away. I think I actually have the SDBB Zeta in my backlog right now as well. I beg your pardon, sir. We're all winners in here. Our mother said so. Any MGGM Commander, MG Jagan kids coming in soon? I don't think so. I haven't gotten any updates in the last month or more. I'm still waiting for confirmations for my next big set of orders. And hopefully getting our next big order in soon. Hopefully it will ship any day now. What just flew out at me? I just lost a piece as I was snapping this together. How great is that? This thing just popped out right as I was snapping it together. I just like barely noticed it bounce off my chair. If you finish a PG, you should build the BB Zeta. I was thinking about it actually. I was thinking I'd do a Zeta or a SD of some sort following this build if I finish with enough time. There we go. It's much better with the parts in it. And let's put this on. That's interesting. This little flaps open up, and what are they? Oh, must be the landing gear. Does it really have like landing gear doors? Okay, what's your favorite SD kit, Nick? Erfig, it's the, so far it's been the SDCS Gundam ground type. I built one. I kind of did it along with the, what do you call it? We did a skill builder challenge, a build contest in the Discord, and I built it along with that. Built a little hangar base for it, and painted it, did a few other little moderate modifications to it, and I think it came out great. If you check out my personal Instagram, nick.savory, there should be some pictures on there, I think. I'm sure there's pictures back on Mecha Warehouse somewhere too, but there's just so many posts. A lot harder to find. Right, someone gets an MG Buster Gundam soon. I'm expecting them in the next month or two, I think. Lost a tiny piece of my carpet. I had to get my bright flashlight and look for about an hour. Ouch. Did you find it, Corey? Lost a piece to my full mechanics Kamara's Trooper last week. Made it its way into my pocket somehow. At least it was somewhere safe, I guess. SD, Sengoku, Soketsuden Gundams are enjoyable to build. I haven't built any of them. I kind of hate them, mostly because of how hard they are to pack. Because they're odd sizes, they kind of cause me some minor headaches running a store. But it's I mean, some of them look kind of cool though. Sean Donovan, hey Nick, what's the plan with this thing, by the way? Straight build, or are you gonna paint or something? Does it even need any paint? I think I'm going to probably just decal and panel line it eventually. In the short term, I just really don't want to. I need a break once the snap is done. How's it going? What's up, Alan? Does painting involve sanding? If yes, then that. If not, build something else. Sean Donovan, I'm nice. I'm currently in the process of painting my SDCS ground pounder. It's a cool kit. I really liked it. Nice Robert and the wife's com tonight. Nice Robert. Corey Johnson, yeah, I finally found it. It's crazy how many nubs are down there in the carpet. I bet. And knowing how much stuff could be down there, it's like you don't even want to vacuum it to clean it up like you do, because it's this mess that you know exists now. But what other parts might be down there? Okay, I gotta go back in steps here and build the beam sabers, because apparently I never did that. B9, B2, and B3. There's like 5 parts to these. What's up with that? Lost a piece from an SD kit. Of course, it's the piece that connects the neck to the head. Really need to get an extra polycap to use for that connection. Ouch. Is it similar to or the same as any of the common polycaps that we often see? Sanding improvement for paint isn't bad. I kind of like it. Sadistic. Because you know the figure has Lego Miko kit. Lost the damn microphone for the tie. Losing shit sucks, man. I'll pour one out for you. Steve Jim I built is my favorite. Oh, that's cool. Never really looked into PG kits because of their price. What's the average runner count for them? I don't know what the average is. It's got to be something high. This one was ridiculous. I've never seen so many runners in one kit in my entire life. I will not be attempting a PG again for a very, very long time, I think. A lot of patience required. I built 2 PG kits and they both took me over 20 hours. I mean, this was like 26 hours for the base one, plus I don't know how many Saturdays has this been this year. Potentially another 20, 30 hours easily on top of that to snap the rest of the stuff. That's snapping and sanding. No panel lining, no decals or paint yet. Sorry about the yawns, everybody. I am feeling it today. So far, the Unicorn Verka is the longest build I've done, 8 hours total. That must be a pretty quick, just snapping too, if it's only 8 hours. The Zaku Revive. Which one is that? I probably should know, or maybe I do know and I just forgot because I'm tired. But I will say nothing in my collection comes close to being as big and looking as good as my PG kits. PG definitely. They're cool. Nick's put about 80 hours in this kit. My math is correct. It probably isn't. That feels a little high. I would probably guess 60 hours maybe, without getting onto the math very carefully here. You could add up all the streams, I guess, and have a pretty good idea. About 40 of those hours have been spent just reading comments and doing giveaways. That is a big factor too. I think that's why the FB armor has taken so long. I think I was in a different mental state during the charity stream and working my ass off to get it done and trying not to spend too much time just chatting. My dear Beckons and Boffins took I'm not gonna try to read that. I'm gonna mispronounce everything. And another hour just explaining the rules of the giveaway every stream. That's probably adds up to something like that by now. It's got my first PG, the red frame asteroid, needs some metallic and gloss black still before I start. Today's my 111th birthday. Nick has been roughly 56 hours in that kit. There you go. Thanks, Chad. It's been a lot. It's a very long time. Feels like forever. I haven't done much related to other kits in a very long time now. That's why I think if I get time, the next thing's gonna be something super simple. But then again, I've got these beam sabers. I got some missiles to add to this thing. Put the two halves of the core fighter together, and then landing gear. So I probably will have some time left over. You see they added jiu-jitsu to the 2024 Olympics? Like Brazilian jiu-jitsu? That's pretty cool. Kind of surprised that it's so close to judo. I think that was the big thing with them adding karate, because it was so close to taekwondo in terms of the rule sets that they were looking at. I think they should add full contact karate to the Olympics, but there's no like single unified organization, so it makes that really hard from what I understand. Be an end of an era when you finish a kit brings a tear to my eye. Next stream will just be him spending 2 hours building a Haro ball. I probably should. That would be great. You do something stupid simple and then make it take forever. I really want to spend some time working down the partially completed backlog. The snap builds that need decals and stuff like that. I have at least 12 in my backlog. I just don't know when I want to start. Last one I finished was the Nobel Gundam Berserk mode. Nice. Down for decal streams. It's been a while since I've done decals on stream, obviously, since I've only been working on this, so I think that might be cool. The one I'm thinking about doing next for decals might be the real grade full armor unicorn I did a while back. I think I want to put some hollow decals on it, but I'd have to get a gloss coat on there, so I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow. We'll see. I can get the decals because I got them over at Mecha Warehouse, and Shanty music is killing it tonight. Yes. Okay, so what is the difference between the high-res 100 and the regular master grade kits? Really concerned the high-res God Gundam. So the high-res kits, I believe, come with kind of a pre-assembled figure for the frame, and you basically add the armor onto it. I think is the brief version. I'm sure somebody who's built them and can compare it better would have a more detailed explanation. But I think that's basically the difference. Look at this beam saber handle. It's pretty solid. So we got the HG Moon Gundam, really cool kit. Nice, Josh. I've heard really good things about that kit. Too afraid to start my Banshee for a Ka. The black scares me. High-res like articulated internal frames, like action figure, and you attach model kit parts onto it. Yeah, so that's basically what I said. Friendly neighborhood Gunpla seller Nick can handle all your decal needs. Yeah, I'll ask my guy. I have a barber just waiting on metal frame parts coming in. I'll be painting and water sliding it, and move on to a Zaku 2.0 MG after. Maybe make the planet system armors look better. Working on my first PG, really enjoying it so far anyway. Die cast frame, there you go. So the frame is different material, I think. Okay, let's do the next draw. So see. Let's put a number in chat this time between 1 and 200. 1 and 200. Remember, one number per person. If somebody takes your number, please do not delete your number and post a new one. We'll be able to flip the Discord coin if we have a tie, and if you do change it, then we might have to disqualify you because it's hard to tell if someone's trying to cheat or not. Turn X is my first non-Gundam type MG. Interesting. I'm gonna eat some chocolate because I am in need of a pick-me-up. And apparently I'm just building a model airplane because I got some little missiles here for the wings. And I need a pair of these P14s to hold them on. I want Kit Kats. Oh, Kit Kat sounds really good. I just have the Easter candy I managed to snag for my kids. Careful, Nick, you know what they say. One chocolate is too much, 1,000 is never enough. That sounds about right. I'm really good at eating too much. I think that's one of my key strengths. God, the old dad tax trick. When Nick was expecting some math, I even took out a pen and paper. Math related to what, Vince? Oh, I guess I should pick a different number range. Digging into a share size M&M minis. Got a little paint mixer, kept scooping them out. There you go. Every once in a while I get this craving to eat way more M&Ms than a human really should. One of these days I'll be successful in that. Okay, 3 numbers to draw. Let's put the first one up. So first draw 198. So 198 for the SD Banshee. 166 for the SDCS Shin Getter. And number 10 for the SD BB Zeta. Woo, let's go. We got a 166, it sounds like. Do we have a winner? Kevin 198, nice. And Alan says 166 was also called. Oh no. Okay, so I'm looking for 198. If I see it, 198 Kevin, let's see. All right, Kevin, congrats. So I think you've been around before, so hopefully you know the drill, but just in case, send me an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or a DM on Discord or any of the social platforms, and we will get that kit out to you. And I guess we got 2 kits left. We'll draw again in a little bit. And give away the next one. Almost lost that piece. Nick, do you know when you're getting a restock of Origin kits? Not exactly. I think a few of them are due in, but I don't have a super good idea. I don't think I'm getting a lot of them in the near future. I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting. How's your night going so far, Nick? Pretty well. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. I'm getting really close Gotta sand these missile parts, and we basically finish the core fighter itself, and then landing gear for the core fighter. And then I'm done. Mark DM panel lining for the first time, and it's not going good. Uh-oh. What's your problem, Mark? Let's see if we can troubleshoot for you. Which method? What's going on? First time jumping in one of these streams. Finally have decided I have to do it. Awesome work so far. Thanks, McDowell. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I just got back to Arizona from Boston. That was a crappy flight. Ouch, yeah, that must be a fun flight. Using the marker. And what problem are you having? Keep going over the line and trying to clean it up. It's not going good. What are you using to clean up the line? With the marker, I've used two different techniques. Or two different main techniques. I guess that's a little more sophisticated than that. If it's immediately following putting the marker on, a Q-tip works well to clean it up. But more often than not, I would actually use, let's see if I got it over here, an eraser. I got a white eraser. And that will clean it up pretty well, unless you have sanded, in which case I often will use a light, fine grit sandpaper to take the marker off of it. Using Q-tip and it seems to spread it more. Use my thumb to rub it all the way until all the excess is gone. That works too, Wyatt. Unless you got a lot. Yeah, which version of the marker are you using? That's probably a big factor too. Using a GM01, 02, and 03, the eraser thing works so well. Planning on getting the Aqua Center? Yes, Joey. I would have actually got it when I ordered this other paint, but for whatever reason I missed it on the order. So I gotta wait until the next time I have enough stuff to make an order make sense. But I've already got it queued up, so I'll order it next time. Assuming it's in stock too, obviously. But we'll be trying to get the Aqua Center in stock. It was an oversight on my part that I didn't grab it when I grabbed everything else. I was playing the background sound somewhere, but I can't pinpoint it. What just finished was Rebirth by Miracle of Sound, I think. Is that playing from the stream, or am I losing my mind? What plane? So super light in the thin air, you think you have not enough of it. No, you have too much. Marker is GM301. Which one's 301? That might be part of the factor. I forget which one 301 is. That's one of the poorer markers? Maybe? Did I skip a bunch of steps? What is going on? Why do I feel like I just missed a bunch of stuff? Oh, it's because I went way back. That's why. Whew. I thought I just increased the number of... Oh, I don't need missiles over here. What did I just spend the time doing the missiles for? That makes me sad. Okay, W31. I'm losing it, everybody. I'm losing it. Is it black felt tip? Oh, there you go. That's the problem. The black felt tip isn't the right marker to use, I don't think. What you want, Mark D, is... Do I have them over here? You want a marker like this one, Mark. This is a GM02. GM01, I think, is black, and GM03 is brown. They've got a really tiny tip that will fit. I'm just not gonna... There we go. It'll fit right into the lines. You do that one, and then you can wipe it off. So that's your problem. You're using the wrong marker, I think. I think we have them in stock right now, actually. If you are in need. I think those are probably the most valuable of all the Gundam markers, followed by maybe some of the metallics are pretty good and very useful. A lot of the other colors you may or may not use long term, but I think the metallics work pretty well. And the panel liners are definitely good, at least if you're doing snap builds and want a simple method for panel lining. I've used Gundam markers on a lot of kits to panel line with good effect. Me too, I'm using the GM21. Yeah, those, I think... So there's also the Gundam pore types, which kind of release more of an ink that will spread into the lines itself. I've never used those personally. I think they're a valid way of doing panel lines though, but it's a little bit different technique. I guess I need to do that in a stream sometime too. Mark D, this is a great community. Thank you everyone, and Nick for the help and information. No problem. Personally, if I paint a kit, I will use some sort of ink kind of option. And if I'm not painting, I'll use the markers. The markers work well enough. But not as great over paint, I think. A little riskier chance of stripping paint out of the panel lines and stuff instead of just adding the black or gray or whatever you're using for a panel line color. There we go. Gunpla panel lining pens are great first option if you're just starting out and even enhance other techniques. Yeah, they're definitely a good checkpoint on your way to other stuff. And if you never decide to move past snap builds and simple detailing, they are a great option. There we go. I've got this massive core fighter here. Just time for landing gear. Oh, so many gates on this plated part. That's disappointing. Do you guys wash your runners, or do you just prime straight from the box? No, you two, just because the channel I watch reviewed at Tengu doesn't mean I want you to advertise. Be the damn thing. Oh wait, that's Nick's thruster. How awkward. Been using panel lining pens for a while now. They're absolutely fantastic. They've led me into using the paint pens. Sean, I never noticed problems with the releasing agent. So when I paint, I do wash my parts. I don't wash them as runners. I wash the parts because often there's a lot of sanding, dust, and other stuff on them. So if there is a release agent problem to be solved there, it's a secondary side effect to me making sure that the dust from sanding doesn't cause the primer to slip off. What does a PG GP01 hide the gate marks on the plated parts? Not well on these. I don't remember it being as much of an issue on some of the other parts. But this one especially, I think this is the front landing gear, has like, I don't know, 7 different gates on it, it looks like. 7 different nubs. How do you go about washing Tupperware in warm soapy water? Yeah, basically, I just take a plastic bin, add some water, maybe a little soap. I'm not even super worried about soap. I just take a toothbrush and scrub off the parts and dry them off. Pretty simple, nothing fancy. More than anything, I'm just trying to agitate and get the dust off of them. And anything else that comes off is a nice side effect. Mark D. Hey Nick, about this. Sorry, what pen was that again? I'm looking on your site. The Gundam marker GM01, 02, and 03 are the 3 colors you might be interested in. Black, gray, and brown. I use a gray on white parts usually, black on darker colors like blue, for example, and the brown on reds and yellows and the like. You don't have to follow that rule of thumb, but I think that's a fairly common practice. Well, Display just shared my photo of their story. I'm famous now. You can Venmo me and my royalties next, since I include Mecha Warehouse coin in the photo. Nice. To check it out. The Sonic Clear check to wash my parts. Gunpla Viking with the fancy tools. The display page isn't even that big, guys. So I've just been blowing it off with my airbrush before hitting the paint. I mean, it's probably fine too. Some people swear by cleaning them to get off mold release agents and stuff, and others don't think it's a thing. So it may not be totally necessary. The only way to really find out would be to, try cleaning some parts and not cleaning other parts, and then seeing if there's a durability difference. Here's my other wheel. Is this it? All right. So I'm gonna open up somehow all the landing gear hatches. It'd be better if the landing gear folded out from this thing, but I don't know how you would do that. Why won't that fit? There we go. Got our front landing gear in there. And the back landing gear. The core fighter has landed. All right, it's 10 o'clock. At this little while, let's do another draw, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna work on. I don't think I want to try converting this thing right now. I'm not 100% sure how I want to pose it, so I could figure out how to pose it, I guess, and do all that stuff. Or I could try snapping another kit real quick, I guess. Let's figure out this draw range first. All right, let's throw a number up between 1 and 140 this time. Number between 1 and 140, one number per person. Remember, don't delete and change your number. If somebody else takes your number, I would rather flip a coin and deconflict it that way. Can't wait till I get the courage to build my PG GP01. It'll take a lot. Well, these numbers are scrolling by. So I can build this guy here, potentially. Let's see how complex that is. Oh man, those runners and parts. Instructions. Maybe I don't want to do an SD tonight. Maybe I just want to sleep. This looks pretty solid as an SD kit, though. Oh man, this model's pressed with something exactly at him. You want me to put parts together? I just did that. This looks pretty solid. Maybe I'm just used to like the SDEX where there's like open void spaces and stuff. This is a pretty nice looking SD kit. Like, I really want to build it, I just don't want to right now. I'm so tired. That's pretty solid. I might have to do that next stream anyway. Just as a palette cleanser or something. Let's still say Haro and take it easy. I don't think I have any Haros. I don't have any Haros here. I'm gonna put this up here though to remind me to maybe work on it next time. I just really don't want to end a stream half done on something. I wonder if it would take me the rest of the stream to transform this thing into the FB armor stuff. This transformation's pretty complex too. There's like openings in the feet that open to connect into the extra armor and stuff. here's the image I was looking for. I think I want to display this in some sort of open hatch mode. Looking like it's under conversion or maintenance or something. I feel like there's a picture in the box that was a good representation of what I want to do. As I knock over a bunch of boxes under my desk. I have no idea how I'm going to get to that. There are a lot of parts in this thing. Oh man. Perfect. I've managed to cook dinner while watching the stream and not burn anything and get dinner ready for tomorrow. Nice. I guess I need to try harder. I'm not very distracting. So time up in the chat. The number range is up to 140 this time, right? So let's draw a couple numbers here. So watch your replacement parts vid. Sadly, I threw away the receipt for both kits. If you purchase from Mecha Warehouse, let me know. I can get you a receipt if you have your email address or order number. If that's helpful. If you bought it from somewhere else, I guess you're SOL, or at least need to talk to somebody from those stores. Okay, so first number 40. And that is for the SDCS Shin Getter. And looks like another close number 48 for the SD BB Zeta. The one I just opened up actually are the same kit, except the one you're getting is at the warehouse and not on my backlog. No harm in any of the stream after draw. I feel like I need to stick it out though, but are there parts missing for the transformation that I haven't like prepped? I feel like there's parts on runners still. Oh yeah, E5, E6, and E4. I haven't. Pretty sure those are over here. Guess I will prep those. No winners. Any news? Let's see. That's why you always buy from Mecha Warehouse. No, come on now. What? Because no winners? Look at the stream now. How will I keep working if I don't have the dulcet tones of Nick's voice to keep me going? I'm gonna cut out and sand these couple parts here. And I might do, I've got 2 more beam sabers, I think. There's another set of landing gear for the other core fighter. I don't know if I need to do 2 sets of landing gear. Oh, they are different. So I might cut out and sand these remaining pieces, a little less exciting. But I'll need them. So that's how I will wrap this up, I guess, and use that remaining time. And next week, maybe I'll do the SD just to do something simple, easy, and relatively quick. And that way we can do one more draw and hopefully give away these two other kits. And then I think I will pass out because I am tired. What do you all think though about next stream? SD kit? Should I start something new? I could go back to a previous build and do decals like that full armor unicorn maybe. I want to try some hollow decals on that one when I get to it. No winner. How are you supposed to win? So we ask for people to throw numbers in the chat every once in a while and then pick a random number in that range. So stick around and we'll do that one more time. Hey, I have a friend looking for somewhere to get kits. Do you guys ship to Puerto Rico? We do. Shipping's a little more than continental US, but we do ship to Puerto Rico. A few things we can't ship because I think things have to go by air. PG Unit Extreme. No way, Ian. You're trying to kill me. That and I don't have one, and I can all but guarantee they won't be in by next week. Build and paint and SD. A lot of SD votes. You know if they sell alternatives to the connectors for scene bases. I'm not sure what you mean by alternatives. Have you done any EVA kits in the streams? I haven't, Mecha Parts Guy. I'm not really into... I haven't seen Evangelion. And I'm not super... like in love with the designs. They look okay, but I don't think I'll end up building them unless something changes. SD or RG would be nice. Any P Bandai kit stash away you could do? I've got we've got a bunch of P Bandai kits, including the P Bandai Master Grade Gundam Wing variants. Heavy Arms Custom, Sandrock Custom, Ultron are ones that I'm kind of dying to do. Ultimately, I really want to reduce the number of work in progress stuff I have. But so there'll probably be some decal streams coming regardless to get caught up. You done a PGXE yet? I'm working on one right now. I would love to see you work on one. I have not. This is the only PG I've done. I don't have that PG or any other PG really at this point, so I don't anticipate doing one of those for a while. I really need to work on some simpler things. I like to see things be complete. So having to watch this thing in progress for so long has been hard for me. I like to check boxes and get things done. Decals. Is there a particular company for water decals that's better than the others? There's a few different companies that are good. Delphi Decal is probably one of my favorites though. It's the line that we carry the most of for decals at Mecha Warehouse, and they make some good decals. I think a bunch of people on the stream have used their decals and can probably vouch for them too. Yeah, I just got the Ultron in. I'll do that with you if you do that one. That'd be a cool one to do. I know everything is up in the air, but you plan on getting more HGZZ Gundams. So I grabbed those I think from my secondary supplier, I think there were some they had stashed away. I don't know when the reprint will be. I do plan on grabbing them when I can. I just don't know that it's in a time frame that I can actually anticipate. Meant an alternative aside from glue to the little chips that connect the hexagons together. Okay, the scene base comes with two, but it'd be nice to have more to keep it stable. I don't really, I haven't seen any myself, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Starting Heavy Arms Customs tonight, my first P Bandai kit. Yeah, I got a few of those. You should order a Death Stinger and build it. I'm not familiar with the Death Stinger. I need to find an EW Custom Heavy Arms, the green one, and not for a crazy price. You just missed P Bandai having them here in the US again for the first time in a long time. Thank you for the answer, RE water decals. No problem, Ick. The vast majority of the water slides I've used have been Delpy. And of the ones that I've used from other brands, I definitely like them the best when compared to other brands. But I'm sure there's other decals out there that are good too. Okay, so did that. All right, and I guess beam sabers real quick. Delpies are great, can confirm using them right now. Thanks, Sam. I've used Bandai water decals, Mecha decals from USA Gundam Store, and I've used Delpy decals, and I love the Delpy. Beam stabbers. I don't know, I think beam sabers in most of the animes are used far more often in slashing motions than stabbing motions. I could be wrong. I haven't done like a blow-by-blow analysis. But it intuitively feels right. Right, but really they seem best suited for stabbing. I don't know. I feel like based on the resistance that most of the Gundams seem to have to the beam sabers, that it wouldn't actually go through. And then you'd have a problem physics-wise. can swing a rapier all you want, but still best for stabbing. But beam saber is, they're called sabers. You don't tend to stab with sabers, you tend to slash, I believe. All right. Let's do the parts of this other saber here. Snap them together real quick. We'll do a draw momentarily. Final draw of the night. On-screen lightsaber battles are dumb anyway. Why would you clash sabers, dodge, and activate instant unblockable stab? There's got to be a reason. That reason's probably just it doesn't look as cool. But it's a reason nonetheless. Reason and Gundam lances are always so appealing for some reason, i.e. Kamaris Vidar, Seltsam, Aegis Knight, etc. Dramatic effect, only reason needed. The reason is sword battles look cooler, so they care more about looks than winning, just saying. Well, I mean, it is an anime. But that's true about a lot of things. MMA rules are kind of the same. They stand people up when the action looks slow because it's more fun for the average random Joe to watch two dudes beat each other's skulls in than grapple each other in a technical way. Gonna have to order a new RG to work on, finishing up this Force Impulse RG. Nice. How was it? What, anime? These are historically documents? Heretic. Oh, jeez. Someone's a little silly. All right. Well, I thought they would just scream for 30 minutes to power up and telegraph their attack. I mean, that's how all my fights have been. We also shout the name of the technique as we do it, or right before. It's the most effective way to fight. What's up, Bone Daddy KW? So actually, we're getting to the end here. Let's do this final draw. We still have 2 prizes to give away. It's pretty crazy. Let's make these odds as good as we can get them. So let's throw a number between 1 and 75 in the chat. Again, as usual, 1 number per person. Please do not delete and change your number, even if somebody else, quote unquote, takes your number, because I want to flip this coin actually. And we'll see if we can give away these 2 remaining kits. See at least 1 message retracted. Reminder, please do not delete your numbers and change your numbers. A conflict is okay and pretty much to be expected at this number of the number range that we've given out, this number of people. Right, I think that's all the parts I would need if I transition this. So. That's cool. Call time in a moment here and draw our numbers. Music just got intense. Yeah, it did. All right. Let's throw that time in there. Number ranges between 1 and 75. So, first number for the SDCS Shin Getter is 45. Silence is killing me. Yes. Dramatic pause. And for the BB Zeta, number 8. So 45 and 8 are our 2 numbers. Let's see if anybody is a winner. It'd be hilarious if both went up with no winner. I think I see an 8. Dark Sidious. Is that what that's supposed to be pronounced? With number 8. Why did I not see Rick's message? Oh, I see Rick with 45. Dark Side SS. All right. Well, congrats, both of you. So Dark Side gets the Zeta, courtesy of Jiming. So you can thank Jiming for that that prize. And Rick Enriquez with the SDCS Shin Getter. So as always, send me a DM, email at nick@mechawarehouse.com, or what have you, and I will send out those prizes for you. Calling out the attack before while attacking as a basis in real life, and Kendo is required to call it the area of attack while attacking. That is silly. Kendo's a sport, though. Kendo is not actual fighting with the sword. Kendo is a sport fighting with the sword. So, great show, Nick. Great show. Thanks, Cody. So, congrats to our winners tonight. Thank you all for showing up, and everybody who stuck with me through the past, I don't know, however many streams this has been. A lot of streams working on this GP01. And looking forward to doing something new and different. Or at least different. Maybe not new. Different next week. So I want to see two guys yelling spin kick at each other while trying to kick each other. Good luck, Seth. I would love to see that too. So anyway, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for checking out. And we will see you all next week. Stream number 50 next week. I'll have to see if there's something special I can do for 50. But anyway, see you all later. Have a good night. I am dead. Oh yeah, check out Gunplay University if you're looking for a stream tonight. I think he is up next.